Welcome back to Jimmy and the Pulsating Mass. Today is September 9th. I'm gonna have to turn on the fan as soon as I stop recording because heat and humidity in Baltimore has just been totally wacky. We had thunderstorms all last night and this morning, and we're gonna have another one today. So it's currently 3 in the afternoon, so yeah, today. Here we're having more whimsical and music-themed enemies. A metronome, obviously a play on gnome and metronome. I'd say he looked slightly more like a leprechaun than a gnome of some sort, but I will not fault the developer for that. Oh, it's Rubik and his cube. Codependent but mostly amiable. I've decided to name it Cubbins for ease of reference. It likes to eat things it finds in the dirt. I have a deal for you. I'm having a very special summer sale. It's only available for a limited time. Ooh, okay. Maybe. Sure. 4 of those. 5 of those. Perfect. Super Ball contains a bounce factor of 27, incredible 300% physical damage. 3 of those, why not? One more. 4 of those. Our deal is complete. Okay, wonderful. So we have guitar-themed trees, we have bell-themed trees, and a very sort of whimsical... It reminds me a lot of Zelda Oracle of Seasons. Oh, I was gonna read that flavor text. It's not flavor text, it's just text. I don't know why I called it flavor text. I always feel very fancy when I say flavor text because... Oh, Jonathan can do Sunshine too. Jonathan Bear. Hey everybody, it's Ted John, bro. Is he weak to that? No. You'd think he's a bear, he'd be weak to sunshine, so... The bear's got a lot of HP, so you just have to whittle it down very slowly. I've been playing Sea of Stars, which just came out. It's really good. It's so good. It's amazing. I mean, it better be, because I was willing to spend $30 on it, but more than I usually pay for a video game. Do another combo. Do another ants on a log. It's, for anyone who doesn't know what it is, it's made by Sabotage, the same Canadian studio that made The Messenger. The Messenger was like a 8-bit, but also had elements of 16-bit platformer in the style of Ninja Gaiden, with some extremely light Metroidvania elements and a lot of humor, a lot of very humorous dialogue. Sea of Stars, on the other hand, is a 16-bit RPG, like an action RPG, sort of. Well, not really. It's more like a sort of a cross between action RPG and JRPG in the style of Chrono Trigger, but basically, yeah, it's in the style of Chrono Trigger, which I never played the original Chrono Trigger, but so far I'm really, really liking Sea of Stars. Jimmy imagines himself asleep in bed. He doesn't need any blankets because he's covered in thick brown fur. Also, his bed looks a lot like a cave floor. He's having a pleasant dream. In it, he is splashing in his favorite brook. He opens his jaws and a delicious salmon jumps inside. It wiggles in his mouth and then he chomps down. Yum. The next salmon is swimming straight towards him. It leaps out of the water. The trajectory is perfect. Before it makes it into his mouth, Jimmy wakes up. He growls and looks around with blurry eyes. His parents are standing over him. They're wearing funny hiking clothes and poking him. Jimmy's muscles ache. His breath smells terrible. He's cold and tired. His parents' smiling faces really piss him off. Jimmy swipes at them with his claws and they skitter backwards. Their eyes are darting around. They're breathing heavily, their backs against the wall. Jimmy's really going nuts now. He's kicking rocks around. He's yelling at the top of his lungs. He's clawing at the walls and causing a general ruckus. When Jimmy calms down, he surveys his cave. His parents have long since ran away. He feels tired and a little alone. He curls onto the ground and tries to find his dream. Those are always so beautiful. So, we have... yeah, he's a tiny little bear. Very goofy looking too. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 transformations now. Let's see. I think there are... oh yeah, I forget what that's for. You can slam stuff. Also, you can change seasons, so which is why I was like, oh, this reminds me of Oracle of Seasons. Also, that bit, you know, the graphic style is sort of similar too. And also, yeah, it's like Oracle of Seasons or Click Clock Wood in Banjo-Kazooie. You can change it to any of the 4 seasons. Also, there's a winter coat. Who would that be good for? Jimmy, maybe? I don't know. Give Jimmy super high defense, because why not? Aw, cute snowman. Do I have to give him a scarf and a bucket hat, like in Paper Mario? Let's see. Oh, so we have a different metronome, the winter variety. That's right, we get different enemies in each of the 4 seasons. We have Hypnopotamus, which is a play on hypno, like sleep. But you can also see that his design is like an ocarina or ocarina, however you want to call it. I remember in 5th grade, I had a classmate who was talking about Ocarina of Time a lot, and me and my classmate, like at that time, I wasn't really that into video games, but I was very into music, and I had another classmate that eventually ended up being really into science, but like they knew about music too, and we always like corrected them, like, no, it's pronounced ocarina. Nowadays, if I'd heard somebody say Ocarina of Time, I would kind of giggle a little bit. Ooh, interesting. Very interesting, and a little bit creepy. What are these statues? These are different from... they look like statues of sleeping demons. It's the autumn variety of the tree. Dude, the Ent, we're just gonna call him an Ent. Why not? Very enterprising. No, I don't know. I'm corny, and my jokes are corny, and so is my soup. No, my soup is more potato-y. Soup with potatoes is good. Chowder with potatoes are a good. P.G. Wodehouse. No, I don't know. H.G. Wells. Oh goodness. Okay. The autumn variation on the bag spider is the bag spider cocoon. Wonderful. Jonathan attacks. Hypnopotamus. It doesn't work. It didn't work very well. What else? I feel like I want to cut some of these battles out, but we're also seeing enemies, getting the lay of the land. So it's basically like Oracle of Seasons, which again is a game that I really want to play at some point. Pink guitars, because it's spring. It's a game that I really want to play at some point. I'm gonna get some kind of emulator that can play Game Boy Color games, I guess. But I already have a Nintendo 64 emulator, and there's so many N64 games. I mean, it's less than other consoles because Nintendo 64 only had like about 400 games, 300, 400. But that's still a lot, and I still want to play a lot of them, so, you know, I don't know, whatever. Oh, it's a young little metronome, dude. Because it's spring. Because spring is young Summer is like youth, but also strength. Autumn is like middle age, and like winter is old age, I guess. There's all this like sort of old time, like medieval philosophical associations with the seasons and the cycles of life, and I've always enjoyed stuff like that. We also just talked about like the humors theory, the theory of the 4 temperaments in class. So it's like how different personalities, like people believe that different personalities were caused by like, oh, you had too much blood, too much phlegm, too much bile. Like black bile was called melancholia, and yellow bile was called choler. Like not cholera, but choler. C-H-O-L-E-R. So maybe choler. I don't know. And nowadays we have Myers-Briggs, which is a whole thing that I used to be very interested in. The peak of my interest in that was sort of between junior year of high school when I first took that test, and freshman year of undergrad. And I'm an INFP, by the way. I never did do the Enneagram. But yeah, it's just like how people think of the theory of the humors as a bit silly, you know, with 300-400 years of removal. I wonder, oh, this snowman looks like Helga. I wonder what people think of Myers-Briggs 400 years from now. But you know, 400 years from now, oh, you might hear some thunder, by the way. 400 years from now, who knows if we'll even still have a planet, because, like, I don't know, more than ever, I'm just worried sick about climate change. Yeah, there's the thunder. I heard some really loud thunder at like 4 a.m. this morning. It woke me right up. If anyone cares. Oh, right, the No? No? Huh, hold on. I should just do Banjo-Kazooie. I love Banjo-Kazooie. Banjo-Kazooie is good, like a good fall game. I don't know. I think so hard about the next LP that I want to do that I forget to, you know, enjoy the one that I'm currently doing. Just like, you know, live in the moment. That's the secret of life, is living in the moment. I mean, there's a lot more secrets to life than just living in the moment. Anywhere else we want to go? How do we want to treat this? Treat it. Anyway, let's actually focus on how this map works. So we can go up here, we can go over here, we can do the mambo. We can go through this cave. Sorry, I'm being a shitty guy. And this is a thing. I'm not gonna show that off yet, because that's a pretty significant thing, and I want to have my mind fresh for when we... Oh, this one looks like Andrew. What about that? That's nice, I guess. Oh, we made it through. It was that easy. Just make it winter and walk on all the ice. No, that was the way we came in. Really? Oh, I swore that other way was the way we came in, and that's why I didn't go the other way. So, okay, you make it winter, you walk on the ice. There's a thing up there. You keep walking. Get over here, we're not gonna mess with that yet. Okay, I'll do one more battle, if you guys want to see what the enemies look like again. Oh, and that one looks like Lars. Yeah, these are the same enemies, so I'll just fast forward this battle, I guess. I'm gonna make myself some, I think it's potato and spinach gnocchi for dinner. I'm not even sure I had gnocchi, but it's one of the things my mom bought me basically when she was getting me groceries as I moved back into my Baltimore apartment for the start of the school year. Really nice. But since I've already been down here like 2 weeks, I've gone through most of them. You know, it's not like they were substantial groceries or anything. Do we want to make it summer now? I think. So that we can get up here and then go this way. Yeah, I kept passing that way and I was like, that's the way we came. But no, it's not. Mute notes. I'm not entirely sure we're ready, but I'll pretend that we are. And what do you want, kid? Oh, right. Welcome to the first bank of grouse. I'll deposit some stuff. So that stuff will be in reserve. So welcome to, like, detective noirness. Smile. Oh, Smile was the name of the town earlier. Hi, Jimmy. I was a bit distracted with work. How do you like my office? I like to keep a few mementos that remind me of home. Feels like it's been a long time since I left Smile, but I guess things have been moving quickly as of late. The Legato branch of the first bank of grouse was a big success. The town was quite rich, you see. Rich people have a lot of money, and because of them, my bank's been able to grow. The impoverished people of Mute Notes haven't been able to deposit as much, unfortunately. Can still make money off of the poor, but I have to be honest, I don't quite like them as much. There's something about them, like they're always wanting things. Well, if you want it, take it. But they don't. It's infuriating. I mean, following my dream took a lot of work, but well, that's just what it takes. Speaking of, I do have a lot of paperwork to file. Bank in every city, that's the plan. It was good seeing you, Jimmy. Ugh. Wow. It's, creator of this game. Yeah, whatever. Oh, yes! I will take a yo-yo. Yo-yo. I just saved, even though that wasn't what I was trying to do. That's not what I was trying to do either. I should be paying attention. Yes, please! I'll take that. How about you? Can I optimize you? I sure can. Can I optimize you? Can I optimize you? Okay, cool. Actually, I will take some more of my money, I guess. Actually, no, I'll do this. Hey, it's Roland. No, that's not Roland. It's funny, though, because Roland is a one drum company and Ludwig is another one. Need a private eye? If there's a secret that needs finding, I'm the one that can find it, is what I would normally say, but while I'm working on this Chinese takeout, come back later. Okay, I'll go in the back room. Never mind. Alright. I will catch you guys in the next episode of Jimmy and the Pulsating Mouse. Thank you very much for watching, and catch you later for another very exciting episode.